email someone. And they're like, I really want to support local art businesses. And I was like, thinking like, hey, if you think you want to support local businesses, maybe don't ask for free stuff. It's super weird. People are weird. Studying for permit just means, oh god, drivers are so bad. I've read half of the DMV handbook so far, the New York State one, and I'm already like, guys, nobody follows traffic rules here. What the hell? Yeah, support local, but also don't pay local. It was so weird. It was so weird because they were like, I noticed your pricing's different from your online store. Therefore, do you think I could have something to make up for it? Excuse me? Sorry, I'm reaching for brushes, but I don't know where they are. 1 second. Okay. It's giving, I'm gonna give local artists my thoughts and prayers. Are we talking traffic laws or stores? Oh, okay. We're talking about two different things. We're talking about first that I need to study for the permit test so that I can learn how to drive. And then the second thing we're talking about, and this is not the brush that I usually use. The second thing we're talking about is this really weird email I got today, which, Jess, I would love to hear your thoughts about it. But this person came to my pop-up market and bought one of my vinyl sticker sheets that I had priced at $8 and then emailed me because they said, hey, I was looking on your online shop. I've ordered from you before. I noticed that your sticker sheets are usually like $5 and the ones at the pop-up market are smaller and more expensive. So I was wondering if I could get, you know, some sticker sheets to make up for it, implying that they would like it for free. By the way, I really want to support local art businesses. If it helps, driving isn't hard once you get used to it, just intimidating. Yeah. Well, I have to study for the permit test first. What does a yield sign mean? I think it means to yield. Yeah, anyway. People are weird. Let me process, okay. Marianne says to quiz Cece and I, who has driven legally for many years in the US, suddenly does not know a single traffic law. Listen, Serena, I have been reading, well, okay, I read the first half of the handbook like 2 weeks ago, so it's been a minute. But I've been reading all of the, you know, the handbook, and whenever I'm walking down the street now, I'm like, hey, you know, I've just realized I don't think this thing that this person is doing is legal. And then Alan will be like, yes, that's not legal. And then I was like, my little sister's gonna have a field day when she has to learn how to drive, because she hates when people break the rules. She's a very like big rule follower. And she's gonna have a hard time. So she bought something at your pop-up where you had it priced higher, and she told you your shop online was cheaper, and so she wanted free stuff. Yeah, that is pretty much exactly what happened. So I emailed back and politely explained that the materials are different. Oh my god. Sorry, 1 second. I emailed back, politely explained that the materials are different. The stickers that were at the pop-up and the stickers that I sell in my shop are different, and also the table costs $150, and you know I have to make up for that somehow. Who's asking Cece for free stuff? Just someone. Hi Fletch. I was about to say either the materials were different or you increased prices to afford doing the pop-up. Yeah, so both happened basically, which I feel like is fair. I feel like that's fair to do. I feel like people understand that, like, you know, like brick and mortar, you have to pay rent. And it's the same at a pop-up market. Like, you have to pay basically rent for the table. But it was just really odd. I've never had someone like email me demanding to know like why I priced something the way I did, you know? So it was just really like, huh, that's weird. CC, raise your prices. Fletch. Thanks. Yeah. You know, maybe I should just to spite this one person. Do I remember how to paint in watercolor? Not really. Did she reply? Not yet. If you raise your prices, then you can get more boba. This is true, Fletch. Cece sells high quality stuff that should cost more money because she's talented and amazing. Works too hard. Thank you, Serena. Cece's art is some of the best I own. Thank you, Fletch. Tell them they can have free sticker sheets, but charge $50 for shipping. Oh my god, Marianne, no. Fletch is the inverse of the crazy person wanting free stuff. I mean, like, I get wanting free stuff, but like, I don't know. I feel like you don't do that with like anywhere else. Like, people don't walk into Target and they're like, hey, why does this shirt cost $20 at Target, you know? You don't like demand that from the Target employee, so why would you demand that from like a small business owner? That's definitely not making the profit margins that Target is making. I don't have a ton of money to throw around, but I want my artist friends to eat. Yeah, eating is nice. Guys, did you know? Being able to afford food, pretty nice. Big fan of eating. I just noticed it's a watercolor stream. I'm so excited. I haven't watercolored in so long. I don't know what I'm doing. Technically, some people will haggle at Target for a price match if plausible, but Target is also a giant corporation. Yeah, it's different, right? 1 second, I need to get a paper towel. I got a corner of a paper towel. 45.4K. I might get Red Panda this week. Exciting. Target can afford a loss on small items to keep a customer. Yeah. On the other hand, I cannot. I cannot afford to give away free stuff just because you ask. I only give away free stuff to Marianne because I'm a bad person to myself. But also, in fairness, Marianne gives me free stuff all the time. So, Marianne, have we considered not doing that? Hi, Cicely. $100 to Target is immaterial, but $100 to a small business is huge. Yeah. Also, like, if you think the prices weren't fair, why'd you buy the thing, you know? Like, art's a luxury. You don't have to buy the sticker sheet. Oh, I missed stuff. It's gonna be a red panda party. Hi, llama. Cage is also super close. Oh, to the red panda. My friends already said my art is too expensive, and they're rich. It's because rich people don't like spending money, and they're all miserly. Man, don't listen to your friends. Hi, Barb. You know what Monet rhymes with money? So raise your prices. Okay. Y'all need to raise your prices? I say whilst not raising my own dirt cheap prices for piano, but that's different. It's not different, Serena. Serena, please. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm really tired. Yeah, I'm really tired. But we're trying our best, you know? As usual, just trying our best. I should really clean my watercolor palette at some point. I don't think I'm gonna do the pop-up that I've been doing again, though. I was talking to Marianne about this yesterday. But I feel like the effort and the cost of this particular pop-up is not worth the amount of, like, foot traffic that it gets. I feel like I could do better. It's my hubby's birthday today, and I'm taking him out to Din Din. What is the meal? What is the food? I require details. I'm fascinated to see you do watercolor. I haven't done watercolor in months, so I'm a little rusty. This song is such a bop. This is the summer music, right? It's very like boppy. I'm enjoying it. We're gonna try this restaurant that serves sweet chili chicken pizza and chocolate fudge marshmallow milkshakes. That sounds really fun. I'm trying to imagine sweet chili chicken pizza, and I don't know what that's gonna taste like, but it sounds fun. I would also like to complain that I was bedridden this weekend and 0 handsome suitors came to call on me. She knows to lie. How rude. The suitors must have not gotten the notification. You needed to like yell. Oh god, sorry, that scared me. You needed to yell from the mountaintops about how you were bedridden. It's amazing, I can promise you that. Okay, I believe you. Would Death Heck and give you a slice if I could? Thank you. I am excited to get boba later today. I didn't get boba all weekend. I was really tempted actually on Saturday because I walked all the way to Michael's, the craft store, from my place. And the closest one to me is not accessible by train, which is a travesty because I live in New York City. It should be accessible by train, but it's not. So I had to walk. And it was a 30-minute walk. It was 30 degrees Celsius in when I went, like probably over 30 degrees, which is too hot. That is too hot. Katie's not here, so I can complain. It is too hot to be outside. And there was almost no shade for a big portion of that walk. And I was melting, and I went all the way to Michael's, and Michael's didn't have the thing that I wanted. I wanted to get like little brown craft bags that were big enough for my large prints, the 8x10 prints, and they didn't have them. So I went home empty-handed. I had to walk another 30 minutes to get home. Went home empty-handed, ended up wrapping all my prints in like glassine paper that I just like had on hand. And it was fine, but it was a long walk for nothing, you know? I forgot why I started talking about this. And I just needed to complain about how hot it was. And it was hot again yesterday during the pop-up, so I like put on makeup and then I went to the pop-up and then I was sweating so much and all of the makeup melted off. No sisters trudging through the mud for a whole mile to see me? I'm sorry. You didn't get the homemade boba at the pop-up? I wanted it so bad. I didn't. I had nobody to watch my table for me. I could have made friends with my neighbor, but I felt really awkward. So I had nobody to watch my table for me, so I didn't move. So that's why I was starving. My Michael's is out of stock of everything. My Michael's is so trashy. Oh no! I like going to Michael's. I really enjoy Michael's. Honestly, it's great. I'm sorry that your Michael's is out of stock. Wait, man. I just realized I know which Michael's you're talking about. Is it out of stock of everything? Not me suddenly remembering that I actually know where Marianne lives. I could have become friends, but I felt really awkward. Story of my life. Listen, I went to the pop-up and I was like, this time I'm gonna make friends with people. I'm gonna talk to people. I'm gonna learn about other people's businesses and then make local art business friends. I talked to literally nobody. I only talked to customers. It's fine. You know, it's fine. Someday it will not be awkward. Or I'll just live the rest of my life being this awkward and that's also fine. It's not a big deal, right? You can succeed in life and still be awkward. I went on Saturday, it was empty. Not empty, but they never have what I want. I need to go to Blick. I love Blick, but Blick is more expensive and they don't have discounts. And your girl loves a good sale. Because your girl is poor. What do we think about the idea of me getting an entire bird of paradise plant tattooed on my back? Maddie, do what you want. I think tattoos are great. I would get more if they didn't cost an arm and a leg. I've talked about the tattoo I want to get, I think. But I might not be able to get it in New York because New York prices are wild. I'm trying to work on local community building and making friends. It's so hard. When we table together, I'm gonna take anxiety meds and be extroverted. I believe in you, Marianne. Then you can do all the talking and I will have to do no work. I just get to sit there and vibe with you. I'm really good at matching energy. So like if someone is really high energy, usually I can like raise my own energy level to match theirs. So if you're super high energy, I think that'll be good for me too. I'll watch the table if you go on food runs for us. That sounds great. I'm tattoo jealous. Do you have a tattoo you want to get, Barb? I've talked about the tattoo I want for like 3 years now. My friends have bets if I'll actually do it. What tattoo? They're so expensive, but I'm over here like, I want to do it. Maddie, do it. I mean, make sure you have the money saved up, but like, you know, once all the cost stuff is out of the way, you should do it. Because it'll bring you joy, right? As long as it brings you joy. It's not dry. How dare. Rude. It's fine. I want so many tattoos. Do you have any? I'm usually really quiet. I'm just a very blunt person that throws people off. Yesterday at the Papa Market, somebody that I used to work with came. Like she was also an employee at the company, my first job, the first company that I worked at out of college. And she came and said hi, and I was like, I have no idea who you are. In fairness, she didn't work on my team. She worked on a different team, so I like didn't see her that often, but I completely forgot that she like even existed. And I was like, who are you? But then we talked about the company, and that was fun because we trashed it. My energy is either awkward corpse or nervous hyper. There's no in between. Is that true? I don't think you're an awkward corpse or nervous hyper when we hang out. I'm gonna get 2 little dinosaurs on my ankle, a T-Rex and a Triceratops will be buddies. That sounds adorable, Serena. You should do that. I like all black tattoos with thick lines. I only have 3 tattoos. I also really like simple line tattoos. I love the idea of like a colorful tattoo, but I don't think I could ever go through with actually doing it. It just seems like a lot of work to like upkeep. And also, I always wonder if it'll even look good because my skin is like pretty tan. Not super tan in the winter, but it gets really tan. I can get really tan in the summer. Am I tan right now? I don't know. I'm yellow because the light is yellow. I'm sorry. I ordered my gaming PC. I'm so excited and so broke. I'm excited for you. What's the first game you're gonna play on your PC? Do you know? What? I'm so awkward. What do you mean? maybe I just match your energy, so we're both awkward. It's fine. I'm also really awkward. What?
Hello there.
Hi, Rocket. Thank you for your sub. Thank you for your resub. I could Minecraft and addicted to that game since I was 12. No ages in chat. But Minecraft's really fun. I wanted to play this weekend, but I have had no energy to play any games recently. I've just been sitting on the couch like all weekend when I'm not working. I've been sitting on the couch and rewatching all of the Marvel movies and knitting. That's what I've been doing this weekend. I can turn my brain off and just enjoy the spectacle of attractive people fighting monsters. Is that weird? Our users almost made a rainbow. That's cute. Oh, I see it. Cute. Congrats on the market. Thank you, Rocket. You do use CC. I've been sleeping all weekend. Sleeping all weekend sounds nice. Aaron is still working on my new PC, so I can't stream. But also, I just want to play Sims 4. I didn't know you were updating your PC. Is he just like updating the one you had, or completely new? Are you gonna stream Sims 4? Because I've never played. I was rewatching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic while in bed this weekend. I haven't seen that. I don't know why, but like the Marvel movies are weirdly comforting, even though they're like big blockbuster action movies. I think because I know what's gonna happen. Like I already know the whole story. So there's something like kind of comforting about that, about knowing what's gonna happen. And just getting to like watch the cinematography and stuff, and the acting. I inherited my friend's old PC they built themselves, and even though it's old, it's still like 10 times faster than what I've been using. It's so much faster. But it occasionally crashes with a blue screen of death, so not streamable. Yeah, I see. I do still have the theme song memorized, and I'm proud of that fact. Incredible. I occasionally will start randomly just singing the beginning of the Oran High School Host Club theme song to Alan. Like just out of nowhere. Any little thing that that reminds me of it, I'll just start yelling it at him, and he's just like, "What is happening? Why are you doing this to me?" Getting a new hard drive? That's fun. So, are you saying we're gonna have incredible Marianne streams soon? Once your computer's all ready? I don't think I can stream Sims 4, it'd be too boring. All I do is decorate. But like, people stream The Sims. Listen, people watch me knit. Knitting is incredibly boring. Like, it's not visually that interesting. I think people who come to Twitch just want like company, you know? And like, if you stream The Sims, I'll be there. Because I've never played. I opened it once. I bought it and I opened it once. I got really confused and then I closed the game. And I haven't opened it since. Thank you for the hydrate, Eddie. Kiss Kiss Fall in Love, yes. The only incredible thing will be when you redeem an Aaron masterpiece. Marianne, when's your next stream? Because I'm gonna redeem it. It's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure next stream it'll happen. Unless your next stream is really short. And or Aaron increases the price because he's mean to me. Also possible. Me playing The Sims is making 100 houses that all look similar and going through every swatch of every furniture piece. I mean, all of my Minecraft builds are basically the same, but I still enjoy playing. And people like watching you do things that you enjoy doing, so... I don't know. I'd be there. Teach me how to play The Sims. So that I can feel like I didn't waste my money when I bought it. Because so far all I've done is waste my money. Oh my god. That scared me. Oh, thank you for the stretch, Applejade. I just saw that. And for the care package. Aaron raising the prices just for Cece in revenge for Aaron cake. Wait, Marianne. For your earrings? For your Christmas present? Do you want Aaron earrings, just Aaron head? Or do you want Aaron cake earrings? Because I can do both. Are you starting to raise the price to 50k channel points? No! I may have every pack ever that, you know, I got through sus means. And you need to stop talking about your sus gaming on online platforms. Not only is The Sims fun to play, but for the artist in you, it's surprisingly simple to create your own clothes and items, recolors, and textures. Ooh. See, I just need somebody to, like, handhold me through the beginning of The Sims, because I downloaded it and opened it, and then there was, like, a tutorial portion. I did the tutorial part where, like, you build a thing, you build, like, a sim, and then they, like, put you in a house, and I couldn't figure out how to, like, leave the house. I just want to, like, build buildings in The Sims. For a while I was really into watching, like, Sims building, like, house design on YouTube, and that seems really fun to me because I studied architecture, so it makes sense for me to be interested in that. But I couldn't figure out how to get to that part of the game. I'm just like, am I dumb? I don't know. The Sims police can't find me. I just am worried. You know, if you do things that are sus, you probably shouldn't be yelling about it on the internet. Just, I feel like overall that's good advice. But I am also very much a goody two shoes. I'm very scared of rule breaking. Which is not my best trait. I think some rules are definitely made to be broken. You know, unjust laws and stuff should be protested. But also I'm scared. Hi Shares, how are you? Wait, I missed something. What if I make a Beans World in The Sims and everything is cottagecore? Marianne, I think you should stream The Sims and you should build all the beans. You should make all of the beans, at least those of us that show our faces. You can make Zevi a frog. Sorry, I don't know if you can do that. and then we can make our little cozy beans commune, like a real thing, you know? I think you should do that. It's kind of hard to learn games like that when you refuse to read any instructions. Reading is hard. I speak from personal experience. I hate instructions. That's fair. I can't play Sims that much. I get bored. Okay. It's Aaron's fault. I'm a rule breaker who refuses to pay for anything. I mean, some things you should pay for. Like art from small businesses. Way to bring it back around. Fight the system, but also it will ruin my day if anyone yells at me. I'm not particularly worried about people yelling at me. But it's hard to fight the system when you can't, when you can get deported at any minute. So in general, I can't do much, which sucks. You know, I used to donate a lot of money, but now I can't because I'm poor. I don't make enough to donate money anymore. I can only donate a small amount. Small dollar donations to the ACLU. That's what try our best. Try to do as much good as you can. And that much will be different depending on your means. But it's better to try and do something than to do nothing at all. I think. I still need to buy Minecraft so we can play. Marianne, buy Minecraft. It's literally $20. It's so cheap. Listen, I made enough at the pop-up market. I can buy Minecraft for you. It'll only be the third copy of Minecraft that I've purchased. Because I had to buy my little sister's copy too. A Beans Mansion, but with the cottage living pack, so we can have chickens. I need to watch you do this. Make Zevi a frog. I think you should make Zevi a frog. There's no frog animal option? Why? You're just breeding 100 Zevis? You can collect frogs in The Sims? There are frogs in The Sims? Do not buy Minecraft for me. Save your money for our next pop-up. Yeah, when are we gonna do a pop-up together? I'm waiting. Marianne. I'm waiting. We have so many things we're gonna do this fall. Oh my god. I'm so excited. We're gonna go apple picking. We're gonna do a pop-up market together. We're gonna, I don't know, probably eat more food together at some point. Because that seems to be a thing we do. There might be a frog suit. I feel like I remember a frog suit. There's a frog suit. You can collect frogs and fish? A frog suit? Can you custom make a frog suit? I think you should custom make a frog suit and give it a little crown. The Marianne CC pop-up. Oh gosh, I wish I was in New York. We're gonna try to do a market together, I think. Unless Marianne's been pulling my leg, in which case I'll cry. I think that looks pretty good. That looks like the flower, for the most part. Maddie, does this look like the flower? Does this look like what you want? Maddie, I'm trying my best. It looks amazing. Okay, I think you need to visit. Jess, when visit? When New York? You know, you don't need accommodation. You have Marianne's guest room. Why do I always just invite people to Marianne's guest room? I will do a pop-up. I need to save though. Okay. To invest in cute decor. Okay. I would love to visit New York again, but no idea when. Well, maybe when Mary and I do a pop-up together, you can visit. Thank you for the follow. LMCHL West? How do I say your name? I'm so sorry. Thank you for your follow. Hi Marianne, how are you? My art studio is my guest room and there's a bed. Yeah, exactly. So you can visit and stay in Marianne's house and meet Aaron before I get to meet Aaron because Aaron doesn't want to meet me. It's Michael? Okay. I will try my best to remember that. Thank you for letting me know. Welcome to chat. Oh, is Llama getting dinner? Have a good dinner, Llama. Barb nailed it. I'm so bad at deciphering people's handles. I'm so bad. Aaron promised to help me with tabling whenever I do a pop-up, which means if we table together, you'll meet him. Oh my god. Aaron will run away screaming. I like how Aaron and my's only impressions of each other is that, like, we think our food opinions are wrong. But obviously Aaron is the one that's more wrong. You should greet Aaron with Legion, make him like it. What am I gonna do, force feed him? Do you wanna go to CICF? What's CICF? Oh. Yes, I want to go to Chinatown Ice Cream Factory. I always want to go to Chinatown Ice Cream Factory. What kind of weird question is that? Am I force feeding Aaron ice cream? You said he's not that tall, so I probably could. He's skinny, right? Do we think I could tackle him? Listen, I'm quite heavy. I could probably tackle a person if I wanted to. Tackle him? Well, listen, if we're force feeding him lychee, I feel like he's gonna run away. Will you add the Pride stickers from your pop-up to the online store? Yes, I will be adding everything in the pop-up, except for the sticker sheets that are like for Patreon, will be added to the shop, but it will be after July 30th because the pop-up, I'm doing another craft market in July, so it's just easier for me to wait until until I've done that one. And then I'll just add it when I do my next shop update, which will probably be in August or early September. I just need to design some more stuff for it because I have like big plans for what I want to do. Which involves ordering some things from manufacturing. So I just need to get on that. But I do also need to rest a little, so I'm not going to do it for a while. Bookmarks are definitely going to be added. Aaron and Alan are similar builds. I can tackle Alan, so I could probably tackle Aaron. Not that I would ever tackle anybody. I need to preface, I'm not a tackle kind of person. I'm very, like, a non-violent kind of person. But I do very much sometimes look at people and I wonder, like, you know, does this person present danger to me? And if I feel like I could take them on, I feel safer, you know? I told Alan part of the reason I liked dating him was because he's non-threatening. Because, like, as a bi person, I generally prefer men that look like they couldn't, like, crush me. I'm so sorry. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm just like, if you know, if we got into a fight, could I hold my own? I don't know. I'm very weak. Does this make sense, please? So ready for bookmarks? Okay. I've always wanted to beat someone up, but I'm too scared of the law. I've never wanted to beat anybody up. But I do look at people and wonder if I could. Like, just for safety reasons, you know? Like, because I'm a woman and a woman of color, like, being alive is threatening. Like, walking around is scary. So I'm always like, this person could hurt me if they wanted to. This person couldn't. I'm gonna stand next to the person that looks like they couldn't hurt me. But you also never know. Like, people can be secretly strong. I am not a secretly strong person. I look weak, and I am weak. Non-threatening, relatable? Yeah. It's like that Wizards of Waverly Place quote, date guys who aren't as cool as you and they'll never dump you. I don't remember that quote. But yeah, pretty much. I feel like that's the right energy. You've never wanted to punch someone? No, I've never really wanted to punch anybody. Is that a thing? I'm not a very violent person. Like, I don't... Like, when I'm really mad, I mostly just cry. I don't like, get like, physically I don't have any like physical punching urges. Mostly, I am a crybaby. I also think Aaron doesn't look threatening, but sometimes I wish he did because I'm like, what if we're both attacked because Aaron's Jewish and I'm Asian? Yeah. Yeah, I think about that too, a lot. Alan and I very much consider our travel destinations based on, like, we pick out places we want to go to based on food and also based on perceived safety. And does that mean that sometimes we write off like large chunks of areas because of like political leanings? Like, yeah, that does happen, but I'd rather be safe, you know? Like, is it unfair? It's kind of unfair. But there are places, there's lots of parts of like America that I would love to see, but I'm also like too scared. Which kind of sucks. I got a back spasm playing with my little brother, who's an absolute... Look, I'm not the first person whose back he's broken. Oh my god. So I guess I'm not physically strong like I'd like to think. I have to tell people this all the time. I'm not tough, but I'm a 6'4" white guy that's usually in a suit, so stand next to me. I feel like if, like, no offense, but if I saw you standing next to the street, like on the street, I wouldn't stand next to you because you're too tall. People that are really tall are scary. Like, unless I already know you. If you're really tall, I'm like, no thank you. That's so tall. What's it like being that tall? I knew someone that was 6'2" and also white, and he was my manager, and I loved walking around New York with him because people would just get out of his way. It's great. Like, as a 5'6" Asian woman, I don't command the same kind of like move out of my way energy as he did. I wish I did. I wish people would just move, you know? Yesterday I was walking down the street and this woman did not move. Like she was walking in the middle of the sidewalk and I was kind of off to the side and she just expected me to move out of the way for her. And I was like, this is weird. Imagine being able to see the pit at a concert. I've never been to a concert. Tall white guy is like being a running back. My dad is 6'6". 6'6", that's too tall. That seems, I feel like once you get to a certain height, life becomes inconvenient. Alan and I talk about this in the context of like NBA players all the time. We're like, do you think like they have to get like custom apartments made because they're too tall for things, or do they just like crouch down all the time? Like when you're really tall. This is the thing Alan and I have talked about. When you're really tall and you have to sit down on like a normal person toilet, do you just have to like fall a lot more? This is an actual thing Alan and I talk about. Like, what is that experience like? I'm so sorry. You've never been to a concert? I have never been to a concert. I've always wanted to go, and then they're always either really expensive or like timing is bad. And then COVID hit, and then now I don't think I want to go to a concert anymore. Feet and pounds, my biggest enemy. I'm sorry, Rocket. I don't know what 6 foot is in meters. If we ever meet IRL, we'll just pretend you're a VIP. I'll tell everyone to get moving. I would appreciate that. Being short sounds convenient just because all my friends are short and I want to share clothing. That's a good reason. A normal toilet is probably better for a very tall person. Toilets are not made right for your body. Toilet seats aren't something I've noticed, but all kitchen counters are way too short. That makes sense. Good to know that you're not just falling for like ages to sit down in a toilet. I'm so sorry. This is a thing that I think about. Nobody asked for this information except me. And now I know. It's great. I love when my curiosity is satisfied. You know what I hate? Tables that are too low. I prefer a table that's a little too high than a table that's too low, I agree. One time I volunteered at a preschool, and when I tell you the toilets were tiny, I don't think I ever realized until I visited my mom's school, because she has a couple schools that she opened in the like DC metro area. But you can buy like little toilets for like kids. For short people, for kids, you can buy like kid-sized toilets. And so her school's toilets, like bathrooms, had like these tiny little mini toilets and like 1 or 2 large toilets for like teachers. I just remember being really confused. I was like, this toilet looks too small. Why does it look like that? I hate tall tables with stools. I feel so far from the ground. I love tall tables with stools because I like feeling tall. According to Google, I'm 5'7". I'm only 5'8". I have problems with stuff being too short. I can't imagine 6'4". I think the world is designed for like average height people, because I don't feel like things are usually too tall or too short for me, and I'm a pretty average height, I feel like. I'm 150 centimeters for anyone outside the US. You I don't think I realized you were that short. I'm so sorry, Marianne. I'm a lot taller than you. It's because I have terrible posture, so I always forget that I'm actually tall. My posture's trash. Have a good lurk, Jess. If I sit all the way back in our dining chairs, I can swing my legs without touching the ground like a child. That's really cute, though. CC's 168, yeah, I know. I want to be 170. Most of my friends are barely hitting 5 feet, so I always just tower over them. Your friends are really short. 5 feet seems quite short. As of 2016, the average height for women in the US was 5'4". CC growth spurt manifest. I think there's still time for you to grow 2 centimeters. I don't think so. I think no ages in chat, but I do think I am a little too old to be growing anymore, which is really frustrating because my grandmother, who is no longer alive, she said that there was no way I would ever grow to 170 centimeters, and my dad was so mad that he made a bet with her that I would, and she later decided that I would in fact grow to 170 centimeters and apparently bought me a present. And it's not like I'm ever gonna get that present now, but you know, I'm annoyed that she ended up being right. Like, I feel like I failed. I failed myself. I can't get over the pride emote. It's so beautiful. I want it forever. Do you want me to make it so it's a follower emote right now, but I can swap it with one of the regular emotes so you can use it outside of my stream.
The Ghost Egg gifted a tier 1 sub to its Ame Marion. They have given 6 gift subs in the channel.
What the heck? Thank you, Marianne. Do you want another cake? Can I offer you a Marianne cake to go with Aaron cake? No. I think if we all believe hard enough, I think we can will an extra 2 centimeters for CC. I hope so. Let me open up 1 second. Let me open up the spreadsheet for the Boba Cafe, because I think I owe Rocket a boba. Oh, that's not how you spell rocket. And then a cake for Marianne. And today is 6/21? No, 6/27? Yeah. Okay. That's so fun. I'm gonna tell my daughter I'll buy her a present every time she's taller than a family member. That's fun. Both private emotes are follower only. Yeah, I can make them a regular emote, so then you can use them outside of the channel. I don't know if that's preferable. I think I have a boba. Barb, do you? Did I put you on my list? You're not on my list, so I can put you on. Boba. Okay. We'll probably work on it on Wednesday. Can I have a tiger bomb cake? Yes. Tiger bomb cake. Two more centimeters for CC, please. Hi, Dadies. Yeah, I just want 1 inch. It doesn't seem that hard. I feel like I could do it. I just resubbed? Okay, I put you on my list, Barb. Thank you for the follow, Gray. Are there many on the list? The boba list? The boba cafe list? Yeah, there's a lot. There's always a lot. I'm always kind of behind. Generally, if people don't request their things within a month, I purge them from the list. Just because otherwise the backlog is too big, you know, and it's like overwhelming for me. To be completely honest, I forgot that I won this during the subathon. You didn't win it. It was it's one of the rewards for gifting 10 subs. Well, it is the reward for gifting 10 subs. And you gifted many subs, Maddie. So this is my way of showing appreciation. I hope it's good enough. Because I'm a little bit out of practice with watercolor. It's good for me to practice though, because I have a commission. So I should get good at watercolor again. I love the Bird of Paradise flower so much. It is the Birds of Paradise. If that's it, I'm not entirely sure if I remember what it looks like correctly. Yeah, that is what it is. So if you didn't know that that's what I was painting and you identified it, then it sounds like I'm doing a decent enough job. Me not realizing I could get bobas for months for my subs. I'm sorry, Serena. I feel like we do a pretty good job of making people aware that boba cafe is a thing. But I don't know. Sorry, there's a bug. Is this a commission? It's a little mini gift for Maddie, who gifted me, I think 10 subs or maybe more than 10 subs during my subathon that I did just before my birthday on Memorial Day weekend. Yeah. But I have a couple more to do. I have this one to do. I have a blue lotus to paint. I have an otter to paint. I have something to paint for Applejade, but I haven't asked Applejade what she wants yet. I have red pandas to paint for Elaine from way long ago that I need to do. So that's what I'm focusing on this week. And I also have an actual commission that someone paid me actual money for. I mean, you guys gave me actual money for the subs too, obviously, but like, different, slightly different. Hi Hyrule, how are you? You advertise Boba Cafe pretty well, but in my head I'm like, well, it's for other people. Obviously not for me. Oh my god, Serena. Hi Sammy. Hello friends. Oh. Oh. 1 second. Hi KJ. hello? Sorry, there's a huge bug outside my window. Hello? Thank you. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you for raiding. Let me give you a shout out. What were you doing on stream? Thank you for your follow, Yuri Kamasao. Let me know if I did that totally wrong. But how was your stream? I want to know all about it. My electricity just went on. Is that why you came in so late, KJ? It always takes me a while to connect to streams. It was good, pretty chill doing draws in your style. Ooh, do you have anything you'd like to show? Because if there's anything you'd like to show, like your Instagram or whatever you're working on today, you can drop a link in chat. It's Raider's Privilege. And yeah, we'll take a look at it. Definitely why I'm late? Okay. This is my Insta. Okay. Let's look at it. Ooh. Okay, some of this is a little not safe for work. There are boobies. Let's find something that's not boobies. And let's, okay. Okay, wait, 1 second. This one. Hide this. Oh no, I lit off to the side. Help. Help. Why? Oh! 1 second. Oh my god, what's happening? Here you go. This is Brutal's work. Look at these little angry fruits. They're so cute. Look at this. Oh my god, thank you so much for rating in. And let's look at some of your work. Thank you again for coming. Oh, I love this. This is so nice. You can do portraits too. I am so bad at drawing people. I don't enjoy drawing people. But yeah, everybody go give Brutal a follow. I'm gonna give you another shout out. Thank you again for bringing in your community. I'm gonna turn my... Which one is it? This one? This one. Turn this one back on. Am I using the wrong thing? I just realized. Is it this one? I just realized I was streaming the wrong layout. It's fine. This one's slightly color corrected. This one actually looks more accurate. It's fine. Thank you so much. Yeah, of course. Thank you for bringing in your community. I'm gonna keep painting this. Sorry, my brain is really frazzled. I did title the stream Head Empty, I think. And I am pretty head empty today, so I feel like that's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate description. Your art is incredible. You make painting look so easy. Thank you. I've been painting my whole life, so it is pretty like low stress for me. Especially when I'm just painting something from like a photo, or painting like something where I'm not like trying to come up with like a story or anything. I'm just drawing a plant. Like there's some kind of like muscle memory that kind of takes over, I feel like. Oh, thank you for the care package, Eddie. Okay, I'm gonna do a little more blending before the water dries. And then I will drink water and stretch. Okay. I will leave a lurk as my back is in a lot of pain and must rest. I'm sorry, your back is in pain. We'll try and pop back later. Okay, have a good rest. Thank you for lurking. Drink water. I'm gonna stretch. Okay. I am really excited because I am gonna go get boba later after stream as my reward for doing the pop-up and for making a profit. Because that's nice for me to make a little bit of money. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to take the afternoon off, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with my afternoon. Are you doing a commission? It's a gift for Maddie. It is a gift for Maddie. It's a gift for Maddie because she gifted us 10 subs. 10 or more subs during the subathon. Boba, yes, thank you. We love boba. I want boba. So we should get boba. How was the market yesterday? The market yesterday was alright. We talked about it earlier. But it was alright. We made profit, which is good. I was all by myself. Foot traffic was pretty slow, but a lot of people came by and said that they followed me on Instagram and that's why they were there. So I thought that was really nice of people to like come for me. So, oh my god, someone came with her kids. Someone came with her 2 kids and was like, I watch your vlogs on YouTube and I love watching your vlogs. It's like mommy time for me. Which was so cute. And, yeah, she bought a lot of stuff, which was very nice of her. I've been buying those black sugar flavored tapioca pearls from Amazon. They're so good. They are good. The ones that I have linked on my throne are really good. Is throne not a command? Throne should be a command. No? No? Hello? One second. There should be a command. Am I dumb? Did I not make it? I swear to God. Oh, it's wish list. Wait, let me make alias for throne. Okay. It's this. Maybe I'll try and get someone to bring me boba using bad back guilt. Sounds like a good idea. I'd visit you too if I lived there. That's nice of you, KJ. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do the same market again though. I talked about this earlier too. Because I feel like the cost of the table, so the table costs $150 to get to be a vendor there. And I don't think the foot traffic is high enough for it to be worth $150. Now that I've done it twice. Like the first time I did it, it snowed, so I figured that was a fluke. But today, I mean not today, yesterday was a pretty nice day. It was hot, but it was like overall a nice day. And there were definitely people out and about because I walked down the street later when after the market, and like just literally the street over was so crowded. So there were definitely people out and about. And the foot traffic just didn't seem worth the amount that the table costs. So I think I would rather try some other markets in the area. There's one I'm doing in Astoria in July that I'm hoping will have a better turnout. And my friend can come to that one too, which I'm excited about. Everyone getting a visa for visits and art? I mean, don't come to New York just for me. But New York is a fun place. Although, I don't know, nowadays America's kind of sus. I mean, America's been sus for a while, but it feels more and more sus. For some reason. Come to New York for me too, not just for Cece. Yes, Marianne is also in New York, and so is Yepany. Yepany is New York adjacent. Every time I say Yepany's not a New Yorker, Yepany gets a little mad at me. But technically, Yepany is New York adjacent. Yepany's gonna yell at me. That's really expensive for a table? Oh. What did you buy me? Wait, the notification was too small. Rocket. Thank you. Did I get a... I did. Rocket, also known as Arugula. Thank you for contributing, Rocket. If I ever make it back to New York, I'm taking all of you out for boba. I would love that. Cece's asserting her proper New Yorkerness. I'm not a New Yorker though. I'm a big liar. Because I'm not from here. I am technically Canadian. I don't even have American citizenship yet. So I'm a massive liar. You know, all of you that think I'm a New Yorker, know that you have been fooled. Technical Canadian high fives. I will definitely have at least 1 New York trip this year for work. A boba meetup would be nice. I will definitely DM me when you're planning to come to New York. We will all meet up. I would like boba. Boba date. CC scams all of chat. New York catfish. It is a New York catfish. What's not that hot? What does Serena say? Oh. I visit New York for CC because I don't have a reason to actually go to New York. There's lots of stuff here though, KJ. KJ escaping her volcano to visit CC. It's true. KJ, I was saying earlier that it was like 30 degrees Celsius this whole weekend and I was dying. I am dead, in fact. You were talking to Ghost Cece. Cece has passed away from the heat. It's a lovely winter's day at 23 Celsius. 23 Celsius is lovely weather, but it's not winter. Did I hear Ghost Cece? It's like I can still hear her voice. The Ghost Cece. It's also 30-ish here. I was melting. Currently, I'm a puddle on the floor. I was walking around in the sun on Saturday to go to the craft store in 30-degree heat, and I have died. It was awful. I hated it. No, thank you. I'm never doing that again. I went to the craft store for a thing, and they didn't have the thing. So, well, what even was the point? There was no point. Just misery for no reason. I think we even once discussed certain good and not so good areas of living in New York in chat. I was fooled indeed. I mean, I have experience living in New York. I've lived here for 6 years. But I am not a New Yorker. Technically, I was not born here. But in fairness, also, most New Yorkers are not from New York. Like, most people who live in New York, not most, but like a good, I think maybe half of us in New York are not actually born here. Do you have insulation in your home? I mean, our buildings in New York are designed to keep the heat in because winters used to be a bigger problem than summers pre-climate change. Well, not pre-climate change, but like, you know. Yeah, well, yeah, pre-climate change. Buildings in New York and generally in the northeast of America are designed to keep heat in and not to keep the heat out because hello sorry, there was a bug. Because you know, buildings were designed for the problems of the time, and the problem at the time was heat. I mean, was cold. It was too cold. And now our winters are sad and short, and our summers are hot and hellish. Which is why everybody has window AC units. Thank you for the follow, Jazzy Goat. I am from 23 Celsius. Wait, 23 Celsius is like my ideal summer day. That's like me. 23 Celsius is lovely. I would like it to be 23 Celsius in the summer only and never hotter. I am from MA, yes. I'm the person keeping their home at 60 Fahrenheit. 60 is too cold for me. I think we usually keep the AC on at around 70, but we don't have like central air, so it's not actually 70 in our house. And also the AC is not on because it's too noisy. So I'm just like slowly. It's not that warm right now, but I am a little warm. Bug thought that was a real plant. I don't know if it was mentioned before I came in, but your nails are super cute color. Thank you. I did my nails for the pop-up. It's an Essie color, but I can't remember what it's called. No offense to all Americans, but why does North America only use the imperial system? Canadians don't use the same system as America does. Canada uses meters. Well, Canada has this weird hybrid situation. Canada's doing something. I don't know why we use the imperial system, but I don't like it. Because I technically grew up in China, so I'm used to the metric system. I prefer the metric system. I have lived in America since I was 13, no ages in chat, and I still don't understand Fahrenheit. We don't have insulation, so it's cold for us in winter. 23 degrees is literally not cold. 23 degrees is so nice. Katie lives in a volcano and thinks a lovely temperature day is cold. Yeah. Exactly. 23 degrees is like, you don't have to turn on the heat, you don't have to turn on the AC, you can just like walk outside in like short sleeves, a dress, be nice and comfy. I would like that. What's the weather today in New York? Because I have to go outside to get boba later. I hope it's not super hot, because it was really hot this weekend. In America, it's not like other girls, it's true. The metric system is so much easier, and the metric system makes more sense. Which is why everyone's adopted the metric system, except for a couple countries. And it's weird. It's strange. I don't appreciate it. It's thunderstorming this afternoon. That makes sense. It doesn't look very sunny out today. I think nobody should celebrate 4th of July anymore. I agree. I think we should all go out and protest on 4th of July. And at least not spend any money. Isn't feet not like a round number of inches? A foot is 12 inches. I honestly am scared of the American government. Yep, same. The US tried to switch to the metric system by changing road signs to have the imperial and metric together to get everyone used to it, and then everyone ignored the metric values and everyone gave up. The thing is, okay, Alan and I were talking the other day, and Alan's American, right? He's fully American, grew up in America, went through American education system. And he was just, I don't remember why he asked me this, but he asked me how many feet are in a mile. And I told him, because I know how many feet are in a mile. And he was like, wait, how do you know that? And I was like, Alan, this is your like, measuring system. How do you not know that? And then he was just like, it's the American education system. I don't know anything. Thank you for the follow. Ingrid gets a cat. Did you get a cat? What kind of cat? And then he asked me why I know it, and I was like, because I learned it in school in China. Because we all learn things in school, except apparently Americans don't learn anything. I'm the person who thinks it's always too hot and wants it to be cold always so I can go nap in sunbeams and comfort. Yeah, I would like it to be colder rather than warmer so that I can nap in the sun and so that I'm not miserable because I really don't like the heat. But I want like the long days. Like I want the long days of summer where the days are like where the sun sets kind of late, you know, and the day feels nice and long. But I want it to not be 30 degrees Celsius. I want it to be like 20 maximum. Love the way the UK uses metric for most measures, but then road distances are in miles and people's height are in feet and people's weight are in stone and pounds. What is like a stone? I don't understand stone. Wish I could move to give my daughter a better education. I'm sorry. It's been proven that roundabouts reduce like 80% of accidents or some crazy amount like that, but the majority of the US still refuses to build them or learn how they work. Rotaries are really common in Massachusetts though, aren't they? I feel like they're common in Massachusetts. Come to Europe, we use the metric system and have a lot of apples for some reason. We have a lot of apples in New York too. I like apple season. I'm excited for apple season. In my early years of college, you could walk around campus and find me napping in random windows / sunbeams in the winter. That's really cute. 1 stone is 14 pounds? Why? Who decided that? Like, what's up with the weird random numbers? Rotaries are everywhere in MA? Yeah. So Massachusetts has something figured out, apparently. Well, also, Obamacare, the Affordable Healthcare Act, whatever, is also based off of Massachusetts, right? Did they just pick the perfect stone size and we're like, this is the one? Good question. Do you need a bio break? I do not need a bio break. Did I take my meds though? I didn't. I totally didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, well, I'm gonna take my meds. This is your reminder to you know, go use the restroom if you need it. Go drink some water, get some water, go stretch your legs, go take care of your body. This is also your med check. Have you taken your meds today yet? I haven't, so I'm gonna take mine. Yeah, take care of your bodies because you only have the one and it's trying its best to take care of you, so you should also take care of it. Big fan of roundabouts, but not traffic circles because those are actually different. What are traffic circles? Europe has cool architecture, not saying that America's is bad or anything, but here it's very varied. Europe has a longer history, so it does have interesting architecture, but I wouldn't say that like some places in the world has better architecture than others, you know? I think architecture is like every culture has kind of a distinct architectural style that will evolve and change as time passes, and I think that that's interesting to learn about and read about, and there's no such thing as better architecture than others, except for Boston City Hall. I hate the Boston City Hall. It's so ugly. Me giving a very nice political response and then saying, no, the Boston City Hall is ugly. Thank you for the follow, Magpie Fairy Crafts and ZCDDSCC. I don't know how to say that, but thank you for your follow. Hi, Ingrid Gets a Cat. I've never seen a traffic circle but have lots of roundabouts. What is a traffic circle? In case you don't know what the Boston City Hall looks like, it's like, I think it's technically under brutalism, and it's this big ugly box. It's hideous. I hate it so much. CC versus Boston City Hall. Listen, look up a picture. Look up a picture. It's like, what was the point? Look up a picture and come back and tell me there is one redeeming quality to that building. It's hideous. There's a couple buildings that I really vehemently dislike, I will say. There's also the new apartment complex in Manhattan, the Park Ave, the Park Ave apartment complex. That's this like really skinny little building. I hate it. It's hideous. It's so skinny. It like wobbles in the wind. So what even is the point? I think the evolution of architecture is very interesting, but I also think that sometimes architecture turns out to be really ugly. The Boston City Hall is so much worse than I imagined. I'm glad you agree with me. It's hideous. I lived in Boston for 4 years and walked by City Hall a lot and hated every minute of it. What were they thinking? I have no idea. I should have asked my architecture professors that. When we did like history of architecture, just be like, why? What happened here? Why did this happen? How do we prevent this from happening again? Why does it look like the little table that's inside the pizza boxes? What does? Welcome to chat, Saltiest Bun. I just googled it. It looks weird. Boston City Hall, is that called brutal? I think it is. I think it falls under brutalism. I've been to Boston. All I remember are the ducks, the ones in the park, and a huge cemetery. Doesn't Boston have a bunch of history? This is not what we're gonna fight. Boston has a lot of colonial history. Yes, that is correct. Boston City Hall. You know, listen, don't ask me to explain Boston City Hall. I cannot. It looks like a military base. I feel like military bases, at least, you know, like, what was the reasoning? What were the choices? Like, why were the choices made for the way it is? You know, it's so ugly. Help. I'm glad we're all in agreement. I think Boston City Hall is pretty universally agreed that it's like really hideous. Thank you for the follow, DeJalo? I feel like I said that wrong. Let me know. Look, it looks like a bunch of those little table things inside the pizza boxes stacked on top of each other. Oh no. Growing up near Boston, the only history we learned was the American Revolution. That makes sense. That's the only history taught in America in general, unless you're homeschooled. Then you also get history of the Christian church, which is also super weird. So I went to private school. I went to boarding school, which is a private school, in high school, and I feel like we did not learn nearly enough about like slavery, the civil rights movement, things like that. In American history, like I can't remember, I really don't remember really like covering those topics, and I feel like those are kind of important topics to talk about. Do you learn Asian and European history in America? We do. We study a lot about Greece and Egypt. We also learn about that. Or at least I did. The other thing is that the American education system, like, it's very different depending on like what school you go to and what teacher you get, which is weird. Like I feel like it should be more standardized. I keep watching these videos where people try to name a European country and many said Africa. That's not even the right continent. Also, Africa's not a country. As a science teacher, I can't tell you how many students don't know which ocean is the Atlantic and the Pacific. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I wish American history taught more about LGBTQIA plus history and women's rights. American history classes are lacking in general. I feel like I learned a lot more history when I started like reading books about history that I was interested in. Like when I read about I read a lot of books about like gentrification and how like basically we've segregated a lot of our cities and states without, like, even though segregation was technically outlawed, and stuff like that. And I found all of that really interesting, but we didn't talk about that in school ever. And I feel like we should have. I looked out like crazy with my teachers, even within the same school. I had no idea how people hadn't heard of certain things. That's so wild. That's really wild. That's weird. Asian history is finally being incorporated into some curricula, though, which is good. Yeah, I also didn't learn about, like in America, our railroads were mostly built by, like, Chinese immigrants, and I didn't learn about that in school. I feel like I should have learned about that in school. You know, the gold rush, like people going out west to find gold and then building the railroads. Like, who built those railroads? We didn't learn about that in school. Working in food service, you have to ask every new person if they can count money, and most people can't. That's sad. That is a life skill that people need to have. Like, no matter who you are, you should be able to, like, understand at least basic mathematics so that you can make sure you stay on top of your finances. And it is a travesty, I think, that so much of America is in, like, insane amounts of debt that people cannot climb out of because, one, the debt amount is just crazy, and two, like, people don't know enough about, like, how finances work to even, like, begin trying to climb out of it. Like, I feel like America really sets up its people for, like, failure a lot of the time, which is really sad. Is this too political? We can also stop talking about this if it's too political. I don't mind. But I know people don't love talking about politics and money. Someone said China was in Europe? That's sad. Why do Asians like America so much? What do you mean? Quick side note, but these colors are lovely. I think I followed you the other day after one of Noir's streams. Your art is also lovely. Thank you. Noir is a lovely friend. I talked to my grandparents. They have zero idea where anything is. I don't think my grandma actually knows what China is, like, at all. It's a pretty big country. You know, we hold, like... China's, like... I think China and India combined is like a fifth of the entire world's population or something. Maybe more. My grandpa was a prisoner of war in Japan. I think that's the only Asian country he knew about, and I'm Korean. He didn't know that Korea, like, did he know that Korea existed? That's wild. People should really just know more things. And it's not like anybody's fault. Like, it's not like if you don't know that, like, a country exists, that's not really your fault. It's the fault of, like, your education system. Like, they failed you, you know? And I think we have, like, a duty to not fail our kids. Not fail the students. And, like, people should know where things are. Like, my little sister, I've been playing, Worldle with her, which is, like, where you get a silhouette of a country, and then you have to figure out, like, what that country is, and it's quite hard. And my little sister has no clue. Like, she has such a hard time just even coming up with possible countries. And that's wild, you know? Like, she goes to a fancy private school. Like, they should be teaching her things like this. You have to wait for the leaves to dry. He knew Korea was somewhere over there? Okay. Hi, Jack Toy, how are you? My family has a concerningly low amount of knowledge about world geography. China has the biggest population in the world. Yep. I remember in middle school they showed us movies about different countries in the world, but they were all from the 80s, so it seems like we were the only modernized country. Yeah, it's like brainwashing. It's really weird. Most Americans know major Asian countries, but just not Southeast Asian ones. Yeah, I feel like most Americans, if you asked an American to name like 3 Asian countries, they would probably name like China, because we fearmonger against China, Japan because people like sushi, and then Korea is becoming more popular because of K-pop. I think maybe people will know Vietnam because of the Vietnam War, and then the rest is a struggle for a lot of people. We learn about the Vietnam War in school. Most people don't. Wait, do people really not know where Vietnam is? At least our education isn't as indoctrinated as North Korea. I feel like this is not the comparison we want to make, though. You know? When I was little, my parents always told me, compare yourself with the best, not the worst. And I feel like, I mean, comparison, you shouldn't be comparing yourself with other people. You should just compare yourself with yourself. You should always strive to be a better person. You know, comparing, like from the you that you were yesterday. But in some senses, you know, we shouldn't be comparing with North Korea. We should be comparing with like places with actual functioning democracy and education systems and be better, you know? We have the capability to be better, so we should be better. I'm also from a small European country. It's scary how many mostly Western Europeans themselves can't tell me where that is. They should require GeoGuessr in schools. GeoGuessr is so hard. It'll help people remember geography. Do you remember Sporkle? Sporkle is how I learned a ton of countries. I learned most of Europe, including Eastern Europe, because of Sporkle. And I also learned all of the countries in Asia because of Sporkle. And then I stopped. I got too busy with school to finish learning all of Africa. So my African geography is really trash, actually. I still watch people play Sporkle quizzes here on Twitch. Should we? Oh my god. Oh my god. Should we do a Sporkle stream? I love Sporkle. Oh no. This is a terrible idea. I love Sporkle. You guys have no idea. I play, sometimes, once in a while, I'll make Alan play with me. I'll make Alan play Sporkle with me. I have such a good time. I never actually used Sporkle in school. I didn't either. I just did it for fun. If we become better, the rich people can't get more rich. Yeah, I know. I thought our education system is shit. I mean, every country probably has some kind of issue, right? Sporkle stream sounds fun. At least you know where I am. I am really bad at like any of the French colonies of Africa. I have no idea. Like, I don't know where anything is in Africa. I like kind of can guess where I know where Kenya and Tanzania are because I've been there, and I know where Egypt is because I've also been there, and I know where South Africa is because it's South Africa. It's the South. And the rest is hard. I'm not good at GeoGuessr, but once you start to learn things about certain places, you'll definitely improve. Yeah, the only problem with GeoGuessr is that you have to pay to play more, and I am cheap. Sporkle's a Twitch category? I did not know Sporkle's a Twitch category. Yes, Sporkle Twitch? I didn't know Sporkle existed until last year. I had no idea it had been around this long. If I knew it existed, I completely forgot about it. Sporkle was what everybody in my dorm played. We would, like, my entire suite would just sit around when we needed a break from our PSETs, from our homework in college. We would sit around and just play Sporkle, like the countries of the world, and we would crowdsource basically with each other to try and complete one. We never fully completed a whole like Sporkle map for like all the countries in the world, because that's a lot of countries. But it was one of our favorite pastimes. And that's how you know I went to nerd school. You know, other kids go to college to go to parties. And we were having Sporkle parties. Playing Sporkle and doing homework. It was a good time. Like, Alan will tell me about his college experience, and he'll be like, "You didn't do that?" And I'm just like, "No. You went to a party school. I went to a nerd school." It's a very different life. I memorized all the countries when I was in middle school, I think, so now I have a general knowledge, but now that I'm immortal, I've had some time for knowledge to fade. Yes, you're immortal. Like, Brian has an account, so when he's done GeoGuessr challenges, I just joined those. I need to find a friend with a GeoGuessr account, apparently. I could just pay for it. It's not expensive. It's like $2 a month. But I am also, I don't have a lot of money, you know? But I would like to get better. It always seems really fun when I watch people play it. Have a good lurk, Marianne. Have a good lurk, Jess. We're once having meetings. Because people have real jobs. Unlike me. But we could do like Sporkle. Oh my god, what if it was a channel point redeem? A channel point redeem 10-minute break. No, like a 5-minute break where we just try and do Sporkle countries of the world. You can redeem it like once every stream. Honestly, this sounds like a pretty fun idea for me. I don't know if it's fun for you guys, but I would have a lot of fun doing this. Thank you for the follow, Azalea. Being an artist is a very real job. Yeah, I know. I'm just, you know, it feels different. But I agree, I need to stop like downplaying what I do. I am sweating. Why is it so warm in my apartment? Help me. Sounds like a cool idea. A Sporkle breaks. I think I'm gonna do it. I love Sporkle. It's a problem. What if nobody redeems it? Nobody redeems it, and then I redeem it. I want to play Sporkle. Sadly, being an artist means being a social media laborer. Yeah, a lot of being an artist nowadays is being a content creator, which I don't love, but it's fine. It is what it is. Oh, it's wet. How did you like your second pop-up? It went better than the first one. I made more